Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Voice in Me, My Voice, My Choice, episode 13. This week's episode is focused on a really key question. Who am I? As a woman, have you truly asked yourself this question? Today, I want to focus on how women use their voices for everyone else but themselves. I want to share a poem I wrote when I started my self-discovery that made me realize that I need to pause and listen to the question, am I subconscious, and what it's truly asking me. So I took the time, and as I was writing this poem, I started to realize certain things of the different versions of myself. And so today, I want to share that poem with you. So here it goes. Who am I? Am I the wife who cooks and cleans? Am I the wife who follows a routine? Am I the wife who only wants to be loved by him as his queen? Am I the mom who loves and protects? Am I the mom who will never neglect? Am I the mom who only wants to be treated with respect? Am I the daughter who cares and comforts? Am I the daughter who gives her best? Am I the daughter who only wants to be loved and blessed? Am I the sister who loves and listens? Am I the sister who is always there? Am I the sister who only wants to be treated with care? Am I the one that is never heard? Am I the one that is never seen? Am I the one that needs to learn that it's time to be there for me? Because this is the only way to know who am I and what's best for me. So I wrote this poem because we all come to crossroads in our lives where we look around ourselves and we start to wonder who we truly are. We have so many versions of ourselves, especially as we come into the 21st century. Many of us are moms, we are work colleagues, we are sisters, we are daughters, we are best friends, we are cousin sisters, you name it. There are so many roles. But even in the core ones, we end up not really looking at who we truly are before all of these roles became as big as it has become. And so I wanted to share this poem as many of us think it and feel it, but not a lot of us voice it. And I think it's very important to still be a great mom, daughter, wife, friend, but to also remember who you are at your core. So what is the lesson I can share? There is one core lesson I can share. We as women have been raised to believe in most cultures that the core of our existence is to care and nurture others, which is true. But we have forgotten one important thing. To take care of others, we have to take care of ourselves. And you probably have heard this before. But what is not shared is that taking care of yourself is not a one-off thing, like a spa day or a girl's weekend's trip. These are good for you, but taking care of yourself must become part of your daily routines, just like your physical self-care. That means being able to put yourself first, which is not selfish. And it is going to make you stronger for all the roles and versions of your life. I hope you start this path of true self-care and begin with one simple thing. This is advice I was given by a dear friend, Jeanette, was to just start with 20 minutes a week to do something that takes you back to who you truly are as a person. And it's just for you. This will help you reconnect with the true you or the evolved you. And then you can gradually do it more often. Some weeks it is easier and others not. And sometimes you can even do it more often than in a week. But you must start. And once you do, you will find a path to answer the question that we all know we truly want the answer to. Who am I? Many people might say, but you already know who you are. But there's the outward you, and then there's the inward you. The outward you, everybody knows, even you know. But the inward you is there and is waiting to be discovered or rediscovered. So thank you everyone for listening to my poem today and this podcast. I really share this really deep from my heart because many of us have never had people talking about these things before. We may have read it in books or heard it on talk shows, but from real people, you and me out there. So I really appreciate you listening to the podcast, going to my website and reading the blog, because I truly want to share these thoughts that I wish others had shared with me. So thank you. I hope you will return to listen to my podcast and we can find ways together to empower each other in finding the best choice for our voices. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week ahead and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.